Okay, so when I juice a lime, I like to use one of these things. I just find I get more juice out of it with this than one of those things that you squeeze with your hands. I've had one of those and I've actually broken one of them. Also, I like to cut into the lime first. I find that breaking up these tissues or this pulp helps. Like I'll just cut across a couple times and you'll see like the juice already starts to kind of pool up just from cutting into it. And then before I even do any further, I'll pour that off into a container. Just kind of squeeze it with my hand, and then I will cut into it to just break up all this pulp a little bit more. Just be careful you don't cut yourself. I do this a lot, so I'm used to it. And I'm just kind of breaking all this connective tissue up. I don't even know what to call it. And from that point, I'll grab the squeezer and get over my cup and just squeeze it. And I just find that this way I get a lot more of the juice. Now you're going to get some of the pulp in there, which you could strain out. If that bothers you, I'm not worried about it today. So I'm just going to leave it and just rub it all off. That's probably good for that one. I'm going to do the same with this one. I hold the knife right here because I just have a little bit more control with it when I'm doing this kind of thing. So it pools up pretty quickly. Squeeze that off. Then I'll continue to break this up. Again, careful to not cut yourself. Then I get my squeezer, squeeze all this in there. And this is just one lime that I've done. And I've managed to get quite a bit of lime juice out of it. Pretty decent amount. And so from here, we're going to put in a couple of chunks of the watermelon. So I'm going to go with 3, and we'll see how that goes. Then the next thing it says is to put sugar. So now I need to get the sugar and what else? A little bit of mint and some ice and some ginger ale. So get the sugar. Sorry, I should have had all this ready. A little bit of sugar. I'm going to say maybe 1.5 of those. I don't want it too sweet. And a little ginger ale. And I'm just going to put a dash of that in there, not too much. And what else? The mint. So this is the mint that I get. I get it in the produce section of the grocery store. So I'm just going to put I'm going to guess that 2 leaves is probably good enough. It's pretty strong stuff. And then we'll put the cap on. Oh wait, let's get some ice. Okay, we have some ice, and I almost forgot. We're going to put a little tequila in there. I buy these little Margaritaville silver tequilas. I find making drinks with the silver tequila to be a little bit more palatable. And these are only $1. Not a bad deal. So let's get that open. If I can get it open with my hand slipping. Here we go. And I'm going to use most of that. I don't think we need to use the whole thing. Oh, screw it, just use the whole thing. Well, since I used the whole thing, I'm going to put another piece of watermelon in there, just so this is balanced. Put this on. Get the blender here. Put that on here. That seems pretty well blended. One more for good measure. And cup. Still a little chunky. Give it a taste. That's pretty darn tasty. Y'all should make this. This was really good. All right, over and out.